Hi guys, Daniel Chai here. So recently I had a chance to play with an orchestra and I was able to do kind of almost a full live setup for my guitars. So I thought it would be a great opportunity for me to kind of run through my live guitar setup and explain how I set it up and what I do and what do I use. Now, even though this show was with a 45-piece orchestra which included your percussion, strings, woodwinds, brass, keyboards as well, the songs and the parts required me to have a full guitar setup, which in this case includes 3 different guitars, an electric, an acoustic steel string, and a nylon string. So I'll show you what I send to the front of house, basically what the audience hears, and what I have on stage to kind of balance the sound with the amps and stuff like that. Now, there have been certain extremes whereby literally we do like festivals, music festivals, whereby we grab a guitar, run on stage, plug in, play, and after you've done your set, you unplug and you run off the stage. Okay? But in this case, with this orchestra in this show, we had the time to go in, set up our stuff, fine-tune everything, do a proper sound check, and do the show. Now at this point of time, I'm not going to mention the show that I was playing in because the focus actually is on my live guitar setup, which is going to be similar for a lot of shows I do, pop shows, concerts, whatever it is. Now towards the second half of this video, I will put excerpts of the stuff that I was playing during the show, but it will just be little bits and pieces that I'm playing, parts without any words or lyrics, because once you see the video you understand why, as the chances of getting a copyright strike is going to be very high. So let's see what we have on stage. And here you can see the stage. I'm early, so there's no one here except Clarence, the piano player, keyboardist over there. Say hi, Clarence. Okay, so you see the horns, the woodwinds, and we have the strings on the other side. And beside me we have the cellos and the double basses. Okay, and of course that's the audience. Okay, now so let me talk through the stuff that I have on stage for my setup. So for the electric, I have an electric guitar going into the Boss GT1000 multi-effects, and the interesting thing is I have amps on stage, as you can see, but actually I'm going direct from here to the front of house. Usually if you have extra lines I might go stereo, okay, left, right, but now it's just one mono, okay, and then this one goes back to the amp, which acts actually as a monitor. So basically I can have the amp off and I'll still have a line going to the front of house for sounds and stuff like that. Alright? And then this goes to my guitar. And then for the acoustic guitar, well, today I have 2. I've got a steel string and a nylon string. Okay? And generally I just have one line for the acoustic guitar, just because for the most shows, something like this, for example, with the orchestra, I think I try to minimize the number of lines I give to the front of the house. So what I usually do is I have an AB switch that will blend between these 2 guitars, going to my DI, and once again the DI is going direct as well, and this one is going to my amp. It's a parallel out going to my amp, which again acts as a monitor on stage. Let me explain that later, why I have that. So anyway, the AB switch switches between the 2 guitars. This is for the nylon string and the steel string. And the reason I do this is because, like I said, generally you don't want to give the monitor guy the front of house too many lines, because imagine if I have two lines here, and if I do go stereo, there's 4 lines just from the guitar alone. Alright, so I try to minimize whatever I can, make life easy for them. So what I do is I kind of AB these 2 guitars. And obviously you can guess that the EQ of both guitars will be different, right? So I kind of pre-balance them and pre-EQ them during sound check, so that when I switch over I don't have to do too much tweaking, you know, just basically switching between guitars, you know. It's as simple as that. So this DI acts as a mute switch with a preamp and a tuner as well, and there's a boost as well, which is really good because like in this show there's a nylon string solo, and I can just basically boost it and then turn it off again when I don't need it. Okay, and then at the same time I have a Bluetooth switch for my iPad for switching pages. Okay, and this is basically just with the additional foot switches for the Boss GT1000. I have a tap tempo for delay here, and for this one it's like chorus or whatever I want to program, so it's all programmable. Alright, so basically just my setup for this show, which is very similar to a lot of other shows that I do. Let me just give you a wide shot of this whole setup. Okay, so these are 3 guitars. Okay, with my amps. For this show I requested for a Fender Twin and an AER Compact 50, I believe. Oh, it's a Compact 60. Okay, alright, so that's it. That's the setup. Let me take a better shot. Alright, that's my setup for this orchestral show. And one more time, let me give you a shot of stage. Oh, this is Miroy. Say hi, Miroy.
Hello.
And this again is the stage. As you can see the Disney logo. Okay, thanks. So guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoy what you see, please like and subscribe and support the channel. Thank you.